For
The rest of my family was in the
shoppers
laptop,
and
and I was like, I'm on
watching
their watch.
houses.
So I stay at the other end of the deck just to make sure they're funded in time.
That is so fun. Yeah, Gatlinburg is nice.
Having somebody come over and do a house for you.
It's pretty with all the fog and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So, I almost didn't recognize you. Repping Roha too. You don't drink, do you? You don't? Beer?
This is an ode to your coach. He gave it to me a while ago. Nobody really offers me drinking in my life.
I would
I
offer.
can't even try. There was an ice in there. Nothing.
Would it be possible?
I can make a good kettle.
Whatever those number generator things are. It's like one for.
You ever done this class? What are you there?
I know, was it code to the Wi-Fi?
Hello. You're gonna want to sit where the numbers are, Kirsten.
What's the numbers?
Don't worry about it.
Told you.
But just saying,
I'm expecting a call in this,
there are no numbers back in the cafe. There are numbers in here.
well, I gotta be on the end,
Yeah.
because I gotta take a call.
That's okay.
This one's a little bit.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I moved downtown, because I went to that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yours is too, Karen.
Oh, those are.
So is yours.
Yeah, right.
I won't stay on.
Yeah, right.
I'll be with you just, they're meeting.
So big park thing was a great success. You know.
She agreed those were really. When they looked up my man, you understand what it is? Or you lead off. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it great? Isn't it great not to be in charge?
Oh my gosh, it is, but you know what, of course, because.
Cute. Yeah, love, okay.
I signed up for cases to want everyone.
Yeah, because
They're
it's
not
good.
out on that.
Same thing if you're
So
working
that's why I was like, I
keep one busy and hey, glad you came in. I'm right with you. I mean, just acknowledge it. As a
Some income.
you know what I mean? Eagle
Mine,
influence.
I might have already to, one being my nephew and friend, which would be the one that I would run for a little bit less.
I would be more concerned about
And you're not seeing the money.
Yeah, you see nothing.
You don't know my nephew. He is super minor.
My guys might be lucky enough to have me as your neighbor.
Yes, yes. Especially after yeah, he's like.
Your parties and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But then also,
Hello, hello, hello. Becky, can you hear me? Becky,
Hello.
Someone's gotta get sick.
I gotta get
Hello.
this to get on the outside of the week. And then I can start marketing.
What city is it?
It's just down the street from my house.
hello,
Oh, good.
So it's really good, it's like a nineteen thirties,
hello.
three-bedroom, bath,
Not that cute.
17 starting.
Hi, Kim.
So I just texted him like, okay, I'm like, nobody's here. I'm like, why are you getting that?
That's what I'm trying to do. If you're gonna be there, be there on purpose.
I personally, because I'm a homesteader,
Yeah.
I personally hate purchase data.
We're talking about testing.
Up here,
Expectations.
I feel like it's still a little low. Abigail, can you hear me?
You walk in, that's the part that matters.
Oh, yeah.
Testing, testing. Hello. Becky. Candy. Here. Becky. Becky.
Hi. Oh, I'm so glad. All right, those sitting back in the cafe are gonna wanna sit up here. There are some numbers on the back of the chairs in the actual training room, not in the cafe. Would hate for you to miss out on playing my fun game. I love you, Dave. Go ahead and scan the QR code. Let us know you're here. Everyone sitting in the back, Nick, before you even take a seat, come on up. You know, my parents and my brothers did say that I've been bossy.
He quit today. I'd say he quit, but usually it's a daily. One day's on, next day. Is this your buddy?
Yes.
Hi, Jeanette.
Nice to meet you, I'm Trevor.
Trevor, nice to meet you.
So this is Zach for
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Zach is not here today. I'm looking for
She might come in late.
I have to talk to you.
Okay, yeah, let me know, something good, bad?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's choosing.
The fridge. They're still around.
Oh, fuck yeah, they are.
Scan the QR code. Let us know you're here. I'm slumming all of the people up.
That's the only demographics I've ever
All right. Let's start with some gratitude. Who is grateful? Too grateful to be hateful. Dang. Are all of y'all hateful people? I know you aren't. Cammy.
I'm awake.
Abigail, thank you.
I want to thank the activities committee for a great job at the park. It was awesome, it was fun, and it was a really good time. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you for being there.
Thank you again to our Brandy, Abigail, where's everyone else?
I'm super grateful that we got rain and the air is clear.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Kenzie's turning it up there.
I'm grateful that Anna's here.
Yay, you're not in the
She
cast.
broke her foot and was laid up forever.
Echo.
In 3 months.
3 months. Welcome back.
Yay.
I am grateful that everybody invited their clients and came to the party that we planned last weekend. So thank you all for coming. I hope you had a great time.
I want to thank Brandy and Marita for manning the check-in spot. That's not an easy task, and you don't get to socialize with your people. So thanks for sacrificing that for us.
Aw, thanks.
All right, I'm going to share some extra gratitude. We've been talking about them, but yes, just super grateful for our events committee and all of our volunteers as well. It was an amazing event, and we had almost 600 people come through, y'all. How amazing. And it was fun. And all of the agents that I've talked to so far have said that their clients are calling them, they're just saying how appreciative they were. And how easy was that to just call your clients and say, hey, I'm having a barbecue, we're listening to School of Rock. Come on, enjoy. That's a touch, then you get to see them, and now you can touch them again by calling and saying, hey, thank you so much for being there. What other events do you want to see in the future? There are so many intentional ways to touch our sphere of influence in our clients, and what better way to celebrate than a big party? Yeah. Any other gratitudes as people are coming in? Also, the people coming into the cafe, there are seats in here. And just so you know, there are numbered seats in here, not numbered seats in the cafe. So if you want to play my game later, you're going to want to sit where a number is. Patty, McKinley, Brian, Alex, Darren, Kelly, Linda, Myra,
Wait a second.
Betty Jo. And happy birthday, Myra.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We have a few guests and visitors, so I would love to meet some of y'all. Let's raise our hands, introduce ourselves.
Yeah, my name is Yuri and I'm a new Asian.
Welcome.
Hello. How's it going? I'm Trevor. I'm one of the partners at Apex Fire Preparedness. Just met Val the other day at I don't even know, some forestry conference type thing, but we're just trying to get in more touch with realtors on being able to buy and sell homes in the wildland urban interface, because we have had a lot of success with that, so.
Thank you. Sorry for scaring you.
Oh, that's okay.
So my friend Veronica is here. We worked together a couple years ago on the Revo team, and so she's here just visiting me.
I love it.
Hi, my name is Ellie, and I'm a new agent.
We love to have you and welcome to the family, y'all. And with that, we have our cultural icon.
Oh, okay, that's me.
Yep. Kenna, come on up. And tell us why you picked this person.
I picked this person because we've become pretty close over the last few months now that we're kind of office neighbors. And she's just super helpful and very bubbly and just easy to get to know and just overall good human.
Yes.
Abigail.
Come on up, Abigail. Kenna's like,
These two door knocked 60 doors yesterday together.
oh my God.
That's how they're bonding.
Yeah. We have our own experience. I love it. Abigail, what is your favorite of the Y4C2Ts?
I'm gonna say teamwork, and Ken is one of the reasons I say teamwork, because I feel like so many of these apply, not just to how we handle our clients, but our work environment, and just having people that are willing to welcome you in and share their ideas, collaborate with you. It has been kind of a highlight for me the last few months. And so yeah, teamwork within the KW family and in our office, that's my favorite.
I love it. And now Abigail set up such a fun experience for all of her clients at the barbecue as well. They had volleyball going. I have a really funny video of someone missing the volleyball while they were serving.
Ava.
I'm not going to say names. But y'all, just the incredible experience that they put on is amazing. And with that, we have Betty Jo coming on up, sharing her game plan. What is working for her in her business? Give it up for Betty Jo, y'all. weird. Take it away.
Hello, Betty Jo. Oh, I don't like being in front, so just bear with me. I'm referral based, so something that really works in my business is when you are meeting clients, whether they're referral or they're a lead from somewhere, date your client. I like to get to know them. What are they excited about? What's going on in their life? You know, what's their favorite color? What do they like to eat? You know, what's something that's happening that they're that they're planning for, vacation, an anniversary, and I like to document and write those notes. And so most of my contacts, don't have their first and last name. It's like their name and something that reminds me about them. And I connect with them on social media. I like to get to know their kids' names, their grandkids' names. And when those things come up, you reach out. It's important for me to connect with people because I don't like to do transactions day after day. So I get invited to a lot of weddings and baby showers and funerals. And so for me, that is what keeps me connected with people, is knowing about their personal life. Because real estate is such a small part of their year. It's the things that come after that.
That was perfect. Scared for the bird noises to come back. Y'all, and that is so intentional. One of our agents asked me the other day what we do for our 36 touch. And we obviously talked about the event and how we can touch our clients that way. Imagine if you were able to call your client and send them a birthday gift. Now imagine if you were able to call your client and send their daughter a birthday gift. Send their dog a nice little doggy treat. I have goosebumps just thinking about it. If someone sent Boomer a dog treat, and Bitsy, she's fun too. But if someone sent my dogs a treat, I would be like, oh my gosh, they really know me. So get deep with your clients. Don't just stay surface level. Go 6 levels deep with them. So thank you, Betty Jo. All right, July team meetings will be where? Brickyard. One more time. Brickyard. I love it, and I like the way Jeanette says Brickyard. I'm gonna say it like that too. All right, y'all, and we have some amazing classes coming up as well. So right after team meeting today, we have Joe Reardon. He is one of our Gary Top 100 agents. So he was invited to a mastermind with Gary himself. So he's going to be pouring into us about what he learned there. We also have our luxury watch party tomorrow. This is us learning live from Brady Sandall while he is on Zoom. We get to mastermind after, so be sure to come tomorrow. Then we have our Numbers That Matter newsletter on Thursday as well, 1:30 to 3:30 with the one, the only Josh Stern and Jess Mills. And we also have ethical representation. So first of all, who went to Monarca's social media event last week? I saw y'all there, amazing. They are so smart when it comes to utilizing social media, utilizing the platform to get more leads. And there are ways, and Lindsay can touch on this a little bit more as a broker, but there are ways to not be ethical when we're representing a property, right? Let's say your property has a bunch of power lines right behind it. Should you edit those out? Probably not. Because then people will get there and be like, those weren't in the picture. So we need to be able to ethically represent our property and ethically represent ourselves as well. So learn that. It's also 1 hour of CE, and you get to spend time with Monarca Media. So. And then, y'all, this was something so powerful that I've actually implemented into my business as well. But how to protest taxes. Who is doing that for your clients right now? All right, the people that aren't protesting your clients' taxes, think about how powerful that would be as well. Be like, hey, I can save you money. I'll go to bat for you. This is how. If you want to learn how to do that, join us at the Brickyard branch on July 8th, 12 to 2. And then we have our wind down. And so we are winding down at Liberty Park. We're gonna play some volleyball and just come have fun out in the sun with us and bring some waters, bring your dog, bring a ball, and let's have some fun. And then we have our Capper Mastermind as well. This is our halftime report. Who is happy with their business 6 months in? All right, so those that aren't, maybe come to the Capper Mastermind. And this is for our cappers, so if you have capped in the last 12 months or if you capped last year, please come learn and let's mastermind together on how to finish this year strong. Then we have our Advanced AI Summer Camp. This is with Kimber, I believe.
It's KWRI. I know Kimber's
Yeah.
one from every Thursday.
Yep. And so summer camp, but make it artificial intelligence. Join Kimber and join KWRI and learn how to utilize AI. And again, this evening we have Linda Hardman's retirement party right over at the Brickyard Branch. So come join us and raise a glass. And y'all, this Friday, I'm really stoked because I'm going home to see my family. But the office will be closed in observance of Independence Day. Who's really excited for the 4th of July? I will be lighting fireworks for y'all in Nashville. I'll send you videos, and I can even be a firework myself. But you know what? Y'all are all fireworks. You don't need them out in the sky. All right. And last day of Lone Wolf training will be July 9th. Who knows when DocuSign will officially be going away?
July 14th.
Great, say it louder.
July 14th.
One more time.
July 14th.
Okay, it got quieter. But y'all, we need to make sure that you are trained up on Lone Wolf and also really know that DocuSign is going away. If you have done any personal deals on DocuSign, if you've done anything that wouldn't be in command, take those out because they will all go away on July 14th.
You cannot get them back.
So if you have done something,
Like a rental agreement.
a rental agreement, or I don't know, you rented a
Bounce house.
bounce house, yeah. You take those out because you need a record of that and it will not be on your DocuSign anymore. All right, y'all, who likes golf? Raise your hand. We have our golf tournament, so save the date. It's going to be August 14th and it's going to be at River Oaks Golf Course. It is going to be $400 for a foursome. So start thinking, plan your teams. This is something that you can get a bunch of agents together on. You can invite your VIP clients. You can get competitive with your clients and be like, hey, I know that y'all have some beef. You wanted the same house. Now let's try to compete on the course. See you on the green. But save the date. We'll have more details coming soon about this.
Do you know how much the whole sponsors are?
That will come soon. All right, and then with that, we have Luminary Lending, another amazing golfer as well. I think you are.
You're too fine. I want to be amazing. Okay, kind of cool stuff. So this is a 6-month picture of mortgage-backed securities. Here's where we were really stable before that war started, and this is an inverse, so rates kind of went up. And we've been teetering around this line that I drew, and I kind of mentioned to you guys last week that we've been on this average spot, and that average is really generating a lot more action. So I know what you guys are seeing, but we're seeing a lot of multiple offers with the stuff that we're doing as far as the agents that we're working with and their offers, okay? So this is a really cool point to keep with your clients, because a lot of your clients are waiting for rates to get better, but I can show you how that is not in their best interest. So if we go to the next slide, this is home appreciation right now. It came out for April, so we had about 1.7% appreciation for this year total in those first few months. That's really putting us in line with about 5 to 6% appreciation total for the year. Now these are national numbers. We're actually seeing a little bit stronger numbers here in Utah. If you look at your link tree, you have data in there that supports kind of what we're talking about here. But what's important to understand is this appreciation and value increase is really not in the best interest of waiting. When you're waiting to buy, you're losing out on this appreciation. When people bought at the beginning of the year, gained appreciation already. The more that you wait, the more this appreciation moves against your clients, and in essence, they put themselves in a position where they're losing out on that opportunity, okay? If you go to the next one, I wanted to talk a little bit about what is the strategy to get the best mortgage rate. So here's a bunch of things that we always talk about. Oh, improve your credit score, save for a larger down payment, reduce your debt to income, shop multiple lenders, make sure you have your documents up front. These are all these things that are like industry standard. You guys have all heard all this stuff. The best rate for your mortgage. This is how you get the best rate for your mortgage. But there's something missing in this equation of how you get the best rate for your mortgage. If you go to the next slide, there was an article that came out in the Wall Street Journal over the weekend that talks about why you're probably overpaying for your mortgage. And they're basically saying that most Americans have paid way too much for their mortgage because they have too much of a high interest rate. They didn't do what they needed to do to get the best interest rate when they got their mortgage. There's a flaw associated with this data because this data doesn't take into consideration the different types of mortgages. Maybe your FICO affected it, how much you have for down payment, if you need assistance, all these different things that are playing into it. This data doesn't reflect all those things. And it also doesn't take into consideration working with a wealth planner. So at Luminary Lending, my loan officers, we're not just loan officers, we're mortgage advisors. We all know that real estate is a great way to take a step into building wealth. It's probably your first step as an adult buying that first home to create your own wealth as you're proceeding in life, right? Well, if you do this correctly, then you can really generate wealth, not just by getting the house, but by also obtaining the financing in the right way. If you go to the next one, so this is a chart showing the 10-year treasury over the last 2 years. How many of you guys think that the rates in the last 2 years have really been high? Just raise your hand. Have rates really been high the last couple of years? I think they've been pretty high, right? They've been high. Rates have been high the last couple of years, right? But we're still functioning, we're still selling houses, right? So what I'm emphasizing here is actually, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 9 points in the last 2 years that you could obtain a rate under 6% without paying points. In the 5s, conventional, without paying points, 9 times over the last 2 years. The key is what happens in those times that are in between here. Like right here, rates are probably in the 6, 7 range. They're a lot higher. So what do you do when rates are a little bit higher? How do you strategize with your clients to make sure that they understand what is the best approach here? Do we want to buy down the rate? Now, I've been in the market for about 15 years. I got in the industry, we're in the midst of a refinance boom. Everybody was getting rates in the 3s, and it was really easy to have a conversation about an interest rate. And one of the things that we were always focused on was a no-cost refinance. Everybody's refinancing their mortgages back then. A no-cost refinance means you take a little bit of a higher rate, and you're not paying the points. And when you take a look, in fact, if you go high enough, you're actually going to get a credit for your rate. The reason that's something that to take in consideration is because there is a benefit that comes later on from being able to refinance. So if you know that in the next couple years, this is going to continue, right? If you ask people, like, have rates been under 6% in the last couple of years? They'll be like, no, you have to buy it down to get it under 6%. But here we are. Here's the data. It's real. It was there. You just have to work with the right type of people that are watching the mortgage market for you. That's why our team has a rate watch system that puts all of your clients into a mortgage management that's completely free. We track the market for them. We initiate these refinances when the rate hits where it needs to hit. These are all things that we do for your clients. We actually involve you when we do refinance them. We let you know, hey, your client's getting a better rate right now. Just wanted you to know, wanted you to make sure that you have a moment to touch on that and include you in that process. But if they don't understand the background, it's a lot easier for us to just sell them the points. Because everybody talks about, I need a lower rate, I need a lower rate, I need a lower rate. Okay? So it's really important for you guys to kind of make sure that you understand how the financing side works and working with a partner that really isn't just shoving an interest rate in front of your clients. Because it's very easy for me to just sell the lowest rate. I just sold a 5 1/4, 7/1 ARM on an FHA. It was really easy, they loved it, but it cost them 2 points. Is it really a benefit for them? No, but this is what they wanted. And I explained everything, why this is probably not a good idea, because you could probably get this 5.25 in the next couple of years without paying the 2 points. You're wasting about $12,000 that you're not gonna recoup later. But they ended up wanting to do it. So make sure your clients understand kind of how that component works. If you go next one, this is where our rates are sitting today. So conventional is 6.1. This is showing a little bit of a cost. 5.75, a little bit of a cost. VA, a little bit of cost. We really focus on not going beyond 1 point. If you go beyond 1 point, the investment is not as good, okay? I always tell my clients it's better not even to pay the point. You can avoid it. And if you're structuring your purchase contract and you're using your seller closing cost disclosure that's built into the NMLS, the MLS, it's built in there and it says there's actual verbiage in there that you can use this towards your closing costs, and if you don't use it all, you can lower the purchase price. And a lot of times, investing in lowering the purchase price and getting the actual property for less will be a better long-term financial decision for your clients. We will help them reach that goal, but you can negotiate the closing costs a little bit easier than a purchase price reduction, right? And because we have our guarantees, we actually win a lot of these multiple offers and kind of what's going on. In fact, Tori, you had a deal that was like, how many offers did they have?
8, 9.
They had 8 or 9 offers. Listing agent literally called her to tell her that they accepted her offer before they called the agent. And they accepted it just because of our guarantees and how we structure our agreement. So take advantage of those things. Last slide. This is where our jumbo rates are, 5.875. I wanted to emphasize the product. It's up to $3.5 million, and you only need 10% down for a 5.875, and it only costs 0.6 points. Okay, it's a very aggressive product. This is obviously, there's a lot of jumbo transactions that are happening for financing more than 800,000, but this is very aggressive, so you can go extremely high, and your clients only have to put 10% down. It doesn't have mortgage insurance. These are jumbo products, but these is just KW special just for you guys. Hopefully take advantage.
Thank you. And with that, we have our broker moment.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Have a little something to read. This is from the Brady Sandal. Every morning, 2 agents wake up with the same license, the same MLS, the same market, and the same opportunities. I forgot I have this. By the end of the year, one has built a career people admire, and the other has simply sold a few houses. The difference wasn't the market, it was a standard they chose to live by. So, just a simple little inspirational thing to think about. Are you in it for the long game, or are you in it to sell a few houses and call it good? So, based on what Betty Jo shared, stay in it for the long game. Just my own little personal experience I wanted to share with you guys was about 8 years ago, I held an open house and I met this couple that just got off the mountain. We're looking for just a second home, so when they came here to ski, they could stay there. I ended up working with them for 1.5 years because they lived in New Hampshire. It was hit and miss, took forever. Finally landed them a house, and now 8 years later, after staying in touch, they're ready to sell that $2.5 million house and buy a $5 million house. So had I not stayed in touch over those 8 long years, it's just get in it for the long game and do those things that Betty Jo talked about, because it will pay off. Okay.
And also a shameless plug as well. The long haul takes accountability, right? And we have accountability sessions every single morning at 8:30 a.m. We are going to be moving over to Brickyard for the month of July, but every single morning, 8:30 a.m., right in the office as well as on Google Meet. So there is no reason for you not to be accountable. Come, enjoy, report on numbers, and just have fun role-playing. Val, what's your experience been with breakthrough accountability?
Don't let Fred tell any jokes.
Fred
French
The jokes
jokes
are
are the
funny.
best.
Sounds like he knows a
Thank
lot.
you,
Yeah,
thank you.
I like French jokes.
Won't get any work
What
done.
is
You're
your
too good. You'll spend
experience?
too much time laughing.
I'm sorry?
You'll spend too much time laughing.
It
not
is
getting
too
work
much
done.
time laughing.
You know, it's just focus, and I need focus, because otherwise I'm telling dad jokes.
Great dad jokes, y'all. If you need one after team meeting, come find him, because he has just a whole book of them in his brain. All right, and y'all, with that, wants and needs. I know, we're speedy today. We had 27 listings taken last week, so I would assume y'all have some wants and needs.
Okay, I don't know why I'm standing, but I am. I've got 2 listings coming up. One's coming up next week in Bountiful. It's a condo that plays like a townhouse. It's in Orchard Corners. It's on Highway 89. And it's 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms with the option to make part of the living room downstairs a 3rd bedroom. It's really good for commuting because it's close by everything, and it's going to be listed around $365. And then the following week, I have a luxury condo that also plays like a townhouse. That is in Holiday. It's across from Olympus High School. And it has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a theater room. It's got a gorgeous kitchen with skylights, quartz countertops. There's a pool. And we're going to be listing that somewhere in the mid-900s. So if you have anybody, come talk to me.
Looking for agents or agents with investor clients. I have a duplex in Sandy, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on one side with an attached garage. The other side is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. You can own a piece of history. It is none other than Boyd Brown's first investment property. And my cousins now own it, so that's funny. But they are looking to sell it. It is tenant occupied. Both leases, one expires in the spring, the other one just got re-signed for another 12 months. So really stable rents, good tenants, and we just need an investor buyer.
Price?
Oh, 700.
Let's see, I have a need for a buyer, needs a townhouse or PUD. Does your townhouse have a main floor primary?
It has a primary on the main and a primary up. So it has 2 primaries. Sorry, I forgot to mention.
Okay, I may have somebody for that. So, I mean, she's hoping to do single family, but something a PUD between Sugar House, Cottonwood Heights, up to $1.5 million, but it does need to have a main floor primary. And then also, I just listed a house in South Jordan, 10695 Pine Grove Lane. It's 2,800 square feet, new carpet, new paint, newer roof, all appliances included, very, very clean home, and we're listed at $612,500. And it'll be open Friday, 4 to 6.
I have a buyer looking for a condo, something lofty, industrial, art spacey. They want to be in the city, don't really care if it's east side or west side. At least 2 beds, 2 baths, and we can go up to about 900. Also, because Trevor here is very humble, I just want to say he showed me some of the properties they worked on. They do really good stuff, and basically, if you've ever had a deal where the insurance says we're not going to cover this because there's too much wildfire risk, what they'll do is they'll come in, they'll put together a plan and actually get it approved by the insurance that your deal does not falter, and they'll save the day. They do it a lot, so just want to give that little plug.
Anyone else?
I've got hello. I've got a handful of listings, trying to find some buyers. One is on 8th South, 11th East, kind of the 9th and 9th neighborhood. It is set up with an ADU in the basement. Great for investors, first-time home buyers that want to help offset their mortgage, or potentially students going to BU. That one's listed for $700. It's 2 bed, 1 bath up, 2 bed, 1 bath down. It's a little bit of TLC, but it's still a good buy at 700. So let me know if you've got anybody interested. I've got a West Jordan 5 bed, 3 bath, unfinished basement, 3,800 square feet. Basically brand new, bought from the builder a year ago. That one's listed for 800. And then a couple of townhomes over in Glendale for 450. So let me know if you got anybody. And it is the Luxury Learning Series watch party tomorrow morning at Brickyard, 9 a.m. I'll bring some bagels and coffee. It's a good time. Me and Danielle will be there, so come and join us.
Okay. Liza mentioned it earlier briefly, but Melanie wanted me to just kind of like let everybody know there might be more people here than there was earlier as well. But Linda Hardman, Melanie's mother, is 30 some odd years into the real estate business, and she's actually going to take a break and rest and retire. So if you can make it over to the Brickyard office from 4 to 6 today. Again, parking across the street is available if the parking lot fills up, but we would love to see more people there.
For the Brickyard location, just so everyone is aware, you do need a parking pass for that location if you're parking in anywhere close. So Kenzie.
At the Brickyard location. It's not closed, but they are
and
locked.
even the garage, even to the side of the building, but not across the street. But Kenzie has parking passes at the front, so if you don't have one, you can grab one. Grace does, but just for team meetings next month, you'll want one if you're parking not across the street.
And y'all, the good news is we ordered 300 parking passes, so there's no reason for any of y'all not to have one. Just let us know, we can get you one, and then you can park right under the parking garage.
I have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo in Roy, listed at 210, that we need some visibility on, potentially an open house if anyone's interested, listed at 210. And then I also have 2 listings up in Riverdale that's a new construction between 3,200 square feet and 4,100 square feet, with both have ADUs listed from 769 to 789. So if you have any buyers interested in Riverdale, let me know.
I have a listing in Eagle Mountain that needs a buyer. It's been days on market 30 days, so we need to decide. So it's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and 1,800 square feet. It has a basement apartment, so income potential right there. It's being rented, and tenant wants to renew for another year, so it'll be a very good helper to pay the mortgage. Thanks.
I've got a house out in Magna, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2-car garage, 100% finished, new construction for $550. Just did a price improvement on the one at Stansbury Lake, out in Stansbury Park. It's right on the lake, 4,000 square feet, 3-car garage, 52 feet of RV, deck, dock, everything you need, and an ADU downstairs. And then my new listing that I just took is at 425. It's a single family in West Valley City, finished up and down. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and all 3 bathrooms and the kitchen have been fully remodeled. And I've got Stansbury is 725 on the lake, which is a really good buy out there. And then I've got one that I'm taking tonight that'll be just under $1 million in South Jordan, about 5,000 square feet. Finished up and down with an ADU downstairs also.
And then Caddy, what was your price?
It's 509.
I've got one more listing we just took last week down in St. George on Copper Rock Golf Course. It is short-term rental permitted. It's going to hit the market probably the first week of August for $2.35. Super cool property. It was a parade of homes property. So if you got anybody looking in St. George, relocating or looking for a second home, this is a great option. HOA, I'd have to double check, but it's only like $200 a month.
I'll do an open house for you when I go down there if you need somebody.
Sure.
And y'all, speaking of open houses too, we matched 26 different homes last week with our open house matchmaker, and we still need more hosts. So if you are willing and able to host an open house and want to meet some more clients and get some leads, please reply to the open house matchmaker email.
Just wanted to say I reduced my Draper listing to $865 now. It's a 6-bedroom, 4-bath house, 3-car garage in Draper. So it's really well priced at this point.
It's cute. What price did you say? $865.
Awesome. Do you see how, do you see how important it is to be in the office? Lori might have a buyer for Kirsten's listing. We might be doing deals right here, right now. So be in the office, you know, teamwork. Who just spoke out today? Abigail talked about teamwork for cultural icon. And this is where the teamwork happens, y'all. And with that, we are going to have one of our team members as well from Silverback Home Warranty. Come on up.
I know I was just here a couple weeks ago, so you might get tired of seeing me. Perfect. Thank you. So yeah, I'll keep this short and sweet since I was just here a couple weeks ago. We really do appreciate all the business that we get from the offices here. It really does mean a lot to us. We'll take great care of your clients. You know, that's something that we really focus on right now is our customer service. As you know, we'll always do a welcome phone call to your clients. You know, we don't want them to forget that they have a home warranty. We want them to know who we are, how to file a claim, how to easily get information about what's covered in the home. Because a lot of people just, you know, as they go through the buying process of the home, home warranty doesn't always get explained really well. And so on our website, we do have a button called the Claims Checker. It's something great for you as agents to introduce your clients to as well as yourselves. You can easily click on there and see everything about our policies. You can select the plan that you have, and then what you want to learn about the refrigerator, washer and dryer, anything about the coverage is right there. We want to be very transparent with that, answer any questions that there are. Again, I believe I talked about this last time, but we're helping a lot of people right now when there's maybe some concessions on the home. For example, last week I worked with an agent. They were working on buying a home, but it needed new AC. And so the sellers didn't have the money to pay for it up front. So they added that to the home warranty so they could pay for it out of the proceeds, right? And so after closing, you know, the new buyers are going to be able to select the contractor to install that new AC. They send us the invoice. We can pay that out after closing. We just have to have a paper trail of what that money is going to be used for. So before closing, send me an email. Let me know, hey, there's $5,000 extra that's going to be used towards AC. Give me the license, the insurance information for the contractor, the invoice, and we'll go ahead and pay that after closing. We've helped many transactions close with that service that we provide. There is a 5% processing fee up to $250 for us to manage those funds and send out the checks. But if you have any questions on that, let me know. We're also urging everybody, ask for at least $700 on the REPC. You know, the $700 King Kong plan is just going to get your clients that much more coverage. If by chance you don't have that, we do have a $450 plan and a $600 plan, but just know that they're a little bit more limited. Biggest bang for your buck is that $700 King Kong plan. But thank you very much again for the business that you send, and we'll take great care of everybody.
Thank you. All right. Who's been wondering why there are numbers on the back of the chairs?
Me?
Nope.
Well, we have a new little game that we're going to be doing every single week. I got it approved by Audrey. But every single week, we are going to draw a number, and whoever that number is gets a gift card. And so we are going to spin. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. 19.
Test run.
Y'all, Y'all, she did approve of this in the budget, so she's okay to win the first one. But y'all, if you did not notice, the numbers are only in the chairs that are in this room. So the people in the cafe, I've been telling you for weeks, come sit. You could have been sitting here. And yet Audrey was. So congratulations, Audrey, and next week we'll be doing some more drawings. Congrats. Yes.